Dad's DIY disaster. So last Saturday started off pretty normal, my dad announced, with the confidence of a man who once watched an entire season of Home Improvement, that he was going to finally fix the leaky pipe under the kitchen sink. Mom gave him that look, the one that says she's already Googling emergency plumber near me, but Dad waved her off. How hard can it be? He said, which, in our house, is basically a prophecy for disaster. A few hours later, I was in my room when I noticed a weird gurgling sound, like the house was trying to gargle mouthwash. I went downstairs and found Dad under the sink, soaking wet and holding what looked suspiciously like a piece of the pipe that definitely should have been attached to something. Water was spraying out in an impressive arc, hitting the living room wall and slowly pooling on the hardwood floor. Dad, ever the optimist, just said, "It's just a little water. Grab me some towels." By the time I'd fetched the towels, the little water had become like living room. Here's where things got interesting. Our neighbor's kids saw the water streaming out our front door and, being the entrepreneurial little gremlins they are, decided this was a business opportunity. Within minutes, they were charging admission for the hottest new attraction in the neighborhood, the living room water slide. They even made a sign out of cardboard that read Splash Zone, $2 a ride. I watched as kids lined up to take turns sliding from the kitchen to the couch, squealing with delight while Dad tried to stem the flood with duct tape and prayers. By the end of the day, the living room looked like SeaWorld. Dad was on a first-name basis with the plumber, and the neighborhood kids had made more money than I do in a week of babysitting. I guess you could say Dad really made a splash with his plumbing skills, though next time, I think we'll stick to board games instead of waterworks.